How's my water situation doing? It's going down. It's getting lower. So the other option on that is to maybe get... I've swept everything up and it's still saying that it's blocked. Undug material. What's it doing? Planting its roots down here or something? Oh, let's just get rid of that. Let's deconstruct the building and we'll re-put it back in. I'll have a look at it once the plant's gone. So our second toilet may be here. Because I don't want to lose these two because they give us compost. Go and do that, Lyra. Go and sort that toilet out. It's number 3 on Ruby's list. Oh, it's gone now. It's gone to low priority. Right, so in order to build a toilet here, I need to get rid of this cot. So I could maybe do with forcing the issue here, shouldn't I? So let's just do this in here. In fact, we're going to need all the floors as well, aren't we? Usually a good idea. I know we'll lose the oxalite, but base is okay for oxygen. I'm quite happy. Hello, Ashkan. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for coming and helping. Building the base. Thank you. Where have we gone? Where are you going? Oh, Ari's come back. Ari, who is supposed to be researching, has nipped down to do some research on a bit of rock and find out what happens if he blasts it with his rock gun. Lyra's here, the nurse. She's come to fix the rock up. Beautiful. Nice one there, lady. You know what I'm going to do? Rather than sweep these, because it'll take a week to sweep, I'm going to do something different. In fact, I'm going to leave the ones that are in the room anyway. I was just going to drop them out of the floor, you know, get rid of a bit of floor. So everything falls out. That would have been the quickest way to sweep it. Hello, Ruby. You like a bit of muckroot, do you? I've never tried sitting on a ladder like that. And standing facing away from the ladder, I must admit, would probably be a little bit scary. What are you saying? Still no resources? What are these people doing all day? Come on, guys, get with the beat. Right, I'm going to speed the game up because it's night time. Toilet out of order. I know. Both of them. In fact, what I could do is... No, I'm not going to do that. Yeah, here we go again. Yeah, at least we're going to get some dirty water back now. You're actually probably better off doing this and letting them wee everywhere so that I can get more water back into the system. Now, Mr. Shinebug, you will be happier out here. Really, you will. Don't want to be in the room. You do not want to be in the room. You're not going to live very long inside there. And he's going the wrong way. Come on, back through the floor. Back through the floor. Down here, somewhere. Down here. That's better. Not better. This way. Come here. Come this way. Go to the beeping. No, okay. You waiting for a shower? You're about to build the floor. Oh dear. I don't mind him being in the base. I mean, it gives a bonus to the morale wherever he is. They like him being around, but he just won't live very long. And we can get more later. We'll get a nice shinebug farm. Maybe put a solar panel in there and get barely any electricity out of it. The way it works. Ah, they dug the... It's there, look. All the germs are there. What I really want is slime in here. There we go. So it's out of the base then, you see. New printables are available. So let's see what we got. We got a joya seed. Hooray! We'll have one of those. We can plant them in here because the joya seeds are fantastic. And the joya seeds live in a much wider range of temperatures and pressures. So whereas these might wilt when the heat gets a little high for them, the joya seed, no, loves it. Loves it. Can't get enough. Just can't get enough. Right, why have you blocked? Because you're over pressure over here. And it's over pressure because we haven't got anywhere to send the hydrogen to. And also we haven't got a high pressure vent. We haven't got the high pressure vent because we haven't got plastic. Nobody's researching, so that's not helpful. Oh, both toilets have now been emptied. Now the research is done. Good. What have you researched? Mechanized airlock, completely useless. Deodorizer, probably don't need it that much. It'll just waste my sand. Ore scrubber, yeah, I don't think I've ever used one, ever. Although now, quality of life 3, increased germs, less resistance to germs. Maybe it's something I need to think about doing. Maybe. So, my power room, or rather, my power stations. I'm going to go in here. Alright, so this is the way it's going to work. I'm going to have one of these for each floor. For just because I can. I don't know what to do with this. It's a rather larger floor, isn't it? We can do that. I don't want to sort of get rid of the reed there. Yeah. There'll be others, won't there? Hopefully. Other reed fibres around, maybe, somewhere, anywhere. Living in the wild. There's one. Hooray, that'll do. We can get clothing from that then. There's another one there. And another 2. Look at that. Oh, there's another something there. Right. So I can do that. So the idea is going to be that these, there'll be one floor per... What have I got there? Oh, carbon skimmer. Right. There'll be one... I don't need the carbon skimmer yet, do I? I'm getting waylaid here. No. In fact, I've got too much oxygen. The oxygen really shouldn't be creeping down here, although the plants are alright in oxygen. The carbon dioxide, for me, is a better option, but yeah, I'm okay. As long as this room stays carbonised, we don't need to plug the refrigerator in or the ration box, and food won't decay in there as much as it will out in the open. So what the idea is of this power thing is going to be like this, right? like this sort of thing. And the idea is that behind it is going to be where all the actual motors are. So we're going to have like a hydrogen generator, and I don't know where these are going yet. But they could be on the same floor, or we could have them on different floors. I don't know. But the idea is that all the big power is here. It then goes into each of those. Now, each of those is protected from the system by two things. The first one's going to be a smart battery. So the smart battery will go somewhere there, and then a power shutoff. So the power shutoff goes here. No, it doesn't. It goes here. It goes next to the thing. Can we just click cancel? Thanks. There we go. And then there'll be a smart battery. So I'll just show you with a normal battery so that you can see what's going on. So the idea is that we get the big power, and the big power has the big wiring, and the big wire goes into here like that. All nice and happy. And it also goes into that. Yeah, so you get the idea. So, and again, we could have these on different floors. I don't know. It might be that they're all connected like that. I don't know. But each floor has one of its own transformers, and the transformer goes through this box, through a smart battery. Don't build those. Through a smart battery and into the base. And what happens is when the smart battery gets down to 0 power, it's connected to this box. So the idea is that whenever it says, this floor, it had a battery here that's full of power, that power is drained, switch on the electricity from the main engines, if you like, so that the power then can flow into that level of the base. And there'll be none of this up and down spaghetti wiring. There'll be a wire running along the bottom of that floor that will feed all the power on that floor. I mean, it might do lights on the next floor or something, but you know, we've got to be sensible about these things. It's not going to be just along the bottom. It might be that it feeds the ceiling as well. But that's the general plan. Okay, so we don't want that. Jumbo battery, cancel that because we're not having a jumbo battery. I don't want the wiring there as well because that is not going to be normal wire here. By the time we get to this, hopefully we're on slightly better wiring. So we'll cancel that, but the rest of it, it's about right. Let's cancel the wiring here as well because I'm not sure exactly how that's going to work yet. And we'll get rid of these two as well. But because all this is around all this slime, I can't really build it from here. I need to be able to get through to this while they're in exosuits. That's the idea, okay? We could have a ladder. We can have a ladder going like that. So maybe something like this. Or do we want it lower? Do we want it like there? So that we've got another floor? I think so. Not power wires, thank you. Just everything. Pop the ladder. Pop the ladder in there. So that's that. So the idea will be that we can only get to that from our fantastic Atmos suit checkpoint, which is going in here somewhere. And we can't build that because this hasn't been done and this hasn't been done because they're off mopping floors and things, or not, as the case may be. Nowhere else needs mopping, does it? No. Right. You appear to have some more rocks sat in there still. You've got more rocks in there than you had before. Somebody been in there? Because there's not much natural gas. There was more than that before. Right, so I think next time we go for research, I think we're going to go for plastics. I think that's the way forward. And with plastics, we can get the high pressure vent here, and then we can start really venting the gas into these rooms properly. Maybe I can build the filters for these too. Maybe that's a thing we can do. Or at least get them planned. So these guys are going to go something like... Oh, that's a bad spot, isn't it? It doesn't like that. It's got to be outside the room. I don't want to be going back in. That's chlorine, isn't it? When am I ever going to... No, this isn't. That's natural gas. That's chlorine. Yeah. I was going to say, when am I ever going to be pumping chlorine out? Not sure I will. So this is a temporary measure here. So what will happen here is it will go into the filter. If it is genuinely hydrogen, it will go that way, and it's going to go into our hydrogen engines, which will be over there. If it's not, it's going to come back. Ooh, can't get past you, can we? And remember, this is only temporary. And it's going to go into there. So let's... this is only temporary. This will not be there for a long time. We want the same with this, really, don't we? But we need it to go through a filter first, which is going to be a problem. So whiz that round. So that can now go... Oh dear. But if it's not natural gas, it goes like that. And again, that goes back down the system and goes through the filter thing again. If it is natural gas, it can come in here to a place where we can't reach, across here, and then across here. It goes across here. The reason for that is natural gas is different from the other engines in that there's a byproduct from it, and it's liquid. It forms into a liquid reservoir underneath the engines. Now, it's not an awful lot of liquid, but it is there. So I don't really want that engine on the same floor as a hydrogen engine or a coal one. And in fact, this pipe now, I can move this pipe because that's a rubbish place for a pipe. In fact, what we'll do is that pipe will eventually come down here, won't it? Yeah, you know what? Cancel all this lot because this is a mess. All this, cancel it, cancel it, cancel this, and you. Now I've got my thinking head on. Let's cancel you. We've decided to do some thinking instead, which I'm not used to it. You know, it's difficult. Right, so if you are hydrogen, you're going that way. Okay, so this will go like this anyway, and eventually it'll just connect. But for the time being, while we've still got pants gas in there, it's going to go somewhere else. So this is going to go like this, go like this. Oh no, let's cancel that. Deconstruct actually on a 9 that bit. Oh, and I need a bridge here, don't I? I've missed the bridge. Bom bom bom, like that. Beautiful. Oh, it's not going to like that, is it? This bit here, this bit's not good. I don't know what will happen to the gas in there. And I'll tell you why. So waste gas will get sent down here, and it'll be carbon dioxide or polluted oxygen. It'll come through here, and it always goes into a white out of a green. So it'll get to this point and go, there's no white entrance point for me to go to. Where do I go to? And it won't be able to go anywhere. What we need to do is cancel that. We need to build, and again, these are temporary pipes. They're not going to be there very long. So this will go like this and into there. That will work. So it'll come out of there now. It'll come out of this bridge and go, oh, we need to go to a white bit. And it'll go all the way down here and say, yep, there's a white entrance bit. Whereas this will also do the same. Okie doke. Sorted. Sorted. Now, printables. We have some ice and some nutrient bar. Let's have some lovely, lovely nutrient bar. I know the ice might have been useful, but it'll probably just sit in a lump and then melt all over the floor. I know I could put a bin in there and just have ice in it, but really? Really? Do we want to do that? Really? See, pretty soon we're going to be coming over here anyway. Alright, we're going to have all the bits to get over here. And then we'll be able to put a pump into some of these polluted waters and pump it over to here. And then it'll go through the sieve and it'll come back in as nice, clean water. Right, look at this now. Why have you got bits still in there? Why? Why is there stuff on the floor? This one's sorted now, look. So let's get this locked. This one's got bits on the floor as well. Now, I know this guy's probably pooping the stuff out. Thanks, Harry. Thanks for locking the door for me. Is that priority? Oh, it's a 7 priority. That's pretty good, actually. Make them all 7s then, if 7's a good priority for it. And no research focus selected. So, no research. Why has it just jumped up there? I'm sure I pressed no research thing. Research. So, what did I say I was going to go for? I've forgotten already. Plastic manufacturing. Here it is. I've got to head for that. Plastic manufacture. Why have we got I stress Mima again? Why is it Mima all the time? Mima. Uh-oh, poop poop. We finally got round to sorting that fella out. Finally. Mima's using the only loo that's available. This room sorted. Almost sorted. Look, we can do this at least, can't we? We can also put some crown moulding in there.